Another week in baseball, and we have Acuna, Tatis, and Guerrero all going for that home run lead.
Tonight as Acuna digs in and unloads deep to left field. Did he keep that ball fair?
I think
it's
he did.
near the pole. That ball is into the upper deck. A first pitch homer for Ronald Acuna Jr.
Major League Baseball looking really fun. And also, as I'm making this video right now, Stanton's had 2 home runs tonight. So Stanton's back. We're looking for those line drive home runs. I'm really excited about that. On top of that, MLB is now cracking down on the substances that pitchers are using to doctor the baseball. And I'm going to make another video talking about this situation, how I think it's going to affect pitching prices, what's going to happen with the hobby. But that's going to be another topic for another day. Now, I wanted to address one thing real quick. I didn't make a video for the last 2 weeks, I believe, and that's on me. I'm sorry, guys. But I also wanted to reflect on something. Back at the Dr. Beckett's dinner and also Ziggy Sports Cards, we're talking about if people should be out here talking about what investments they have. So from now on in all these different videos, I'm going to be talking about any players, if I own any of them, and if I'm going to be buying, selling, or holding on to them. So you guys will know, let's say I talk about Vladimir Guerrero, I'll be like, well, I do have this card, or I have 5 of these cards, or X amount of these cards. I will be letting you know before I tell you if you should buy, sell, or hold. Anyways, I'm going to jump on my computer and to go over those top 5 right now. All right, so real quick, I'm going to go over 2 tools that I use for when looking at investing in players. The first is Market Movers by Sports Card Investors. This is the best data tool on the market. I really, really like it, and I use it daily for my research and figuring out what cards I should be buying, selling, or holding. Now, if you want to use Market Movers and you want to get a 20% off discount, use code Breakout and the link down below. And you guys get your discount. I also get a little bit of an affiliate from Market Movers themselves, and that affiliate helps cover some of the fees on the channel. Because I don't know, it's really expensive traveling out to these different shows. It's expensive getting all the editing software. It's expensive getting camera equipment. So if you guys end up helping me out, I really, really appreciate that. So code Breakout, you guys save some money, and then this helps fund the channel. Also, I use a tool over here called Baseball Reference, and this one's 100% free. Don't need an account or anything. Just go to the website. You can search all the data that you would ever want. I love Baseball Reference, and I even go on it daily as well, just looking up random players. It's fun. And let's go over these top 5 picks of the week right now and what's going up and whether I should be buying it, selling, or holding. And the first is Vlad Guerrero Jr. right here. We're going to be talking about his base no number card. And this was his short print. If you can look over here, the pop on this is 3,900, which is high, but it is lower from other cards from 2019, especially for a quote unquote short print. Now, the last 30 days of this card, we've seen it go from $165 at the low to $265 in total. So it's been going up quite a bit. And Guerrero right now, let me just double check real quick. He has already 3 WAR, 18 home runs, 335. I used to say you should probably sell this card, but I've changed my mind. I think you should hold on to it. And if he keeps crushing like what he's doing right now, maybe buy it. Here's the reason why. Right now, Vlad is a triple crown threat. He has a high average, 335. He has a lot of home runs at 18. And his RBIs, he's at 47, which is a little bit lacking. Let me just look up RBI leaders real quick over here. I'll look up in a second. But if Vlad ends up winning the triple crown, his cards are going to double or triple. And I know it's early in the season. I know. But Vlad is looking really good so far. And again, I was wrong on him. Now, this particular card, I do have one of these. It is not a PSA 10. It is raw. I do have a few other Vlad cards. I do have 2 of his autographs from Panini. They're these rated rookie autographs. And I might have 1 or 2 of his base tops rookies. I'm not too sure. I have to look through my comments box, but don't have a ton of Vlad cards. So I'm not super biased on it or anything like that. But I think Vlad might end up winning a triple crown. He's only 22 years old. So still really young. He's performing extremely well. I really like him right now. The next guy right here is Javier Baez. And everyone knows about Javier Baez and his play from last week. I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to go to the top Chrome. We'll do the base PSA 10. And I will say, guys, I do have a lot of Javier Baez. I ended up buying these cards when I was a lot younger at card shows. This is 2015. So back then, 2015, 2016, he was in dollar boxes and I picked up some chromes and everything like that. Cards were very cheap. Now, personally, looking at Javier Baez's stats, go over here with that. He has 20 WAR at the age of 28. Look at hit wise, 720 home runs, 132. I'm personally going to be selling my Javier Baez stuff. I don't think he's a good long-term investment. Is he a good player? Absolutely. Does he play for a great team? Yeah, no doubt. He plays for the Chicago Cubs. People love him. But I just don't see him as a long-term investment, and I'll end up probably selling off my Javier Baez cards this year. So, in my opinion, I think he's a sell for you guys as well. Look, this has gone from what? We're over here at $89 now to $150. There's so many other investments that you can get at that price point if you have a 10. But sell your Javier Baez and go get your next player, because stat-wise, he's doing good. Don't get me wrong, overall. But look at this, 240 batting average. Nah, I was wrong. I'm sorry. I'm going to take back what I was saying, doing good. But 240 is not a good batting average. 14 home runs is good. I saw that at first. I didn't see the 240. 1.6 WAR is decent. So sell your Baez, go into another investment. Next one we're going to be going over is Austin Meadows. Plays for the Tampa Bay Rays. He's also on my fantasy baseball team. I have some Meadows cards, but they're mostly base. Again, cards I picked up from quarter boxes. I probably am going to be selling them this year as well. So I'm going to put those over here. Base, PSA 10. I don't have any graded ones, but you can see over here the last 30 days, his graded stuff as a 10 went from $16 all the way to $34. And that's still cheap, but you're talking about doubling what they're worth. I have a lot of Meadows stuff, so probably like 20, 30 cards that I picked up really, really cheap. And I'll probably end up putting them in a bulk deal on eBay and selling the lot out to get some more capital for another card. But Meadows was a great trade piece from the Pirates. And you can take a look at his stats. I mean, he's 26 years old. He's a little older. He's only worth 5 WAR, 270 career batting average, 57 home runs, 284 hits. Good player for the Rays. I really appreciate it because he's going to end up hopefully making the World Series for the Rays as well. Crossing my fingers as a Tampa Bay fan. But for a long-term hold, he is not there. Get your money out. Next guy I'm going to go on here is Glasnow. So let's go over Tyler Glasnow, another Tampa Bay Ray. Thank you, Pirates, once again, because you got both of them for Chris Archer, who we have again on our team. So fun trade. And we got another top 100 prospect. I'm going to go over here in the rookie auto, and we're just going to go raw. And you can see that these have been going up quite a bit. I know there's one sale over here that was bad, but you're talking about a card that was like $16 or whatever else, and now it's selling for 45. So 3x your money last 90 days. Last 30 days, you can see there was one sale for 34. There's a sale for 47, then one down over here. But you can go over here to Glasnow. He's been pitching good. So you can see over here, he has a 0.92 whip. Really, really good with that. 2.5 ERA, 1.9 WAR, 5 wins. But again, age is an issue. He's 27 years old. Only worth 4 WAR. Has a career 4 ERA. So I'd personally be selling his Glasnow stuff. He's doing great. He might have a shot at the Cy Young at the end of the year. And if you think he's going to win a Cy Young, hold on to his stuff. But if not, I'd be selling. I don't have his rookie card autograph. I do have some of his base stuff, which I picked up from dollar boxes and quarter boxes way back in the day. So I'll probably end up selling those. I don't know if I'm going to sell them within the next few weeks or at the end of the year. It just really depends. But I am going to be selling my Glasnows. And the last player who's my favorite on this list is Rafael Devers. So we're taking a look at his 2018 Topps Chrome Baseball. This card as a 10 was about $69. Nice. And now it's at $88. So it's been a subtle increase. But he keeps raking. He keeps hitting the ball really, really well. Again, my favorite investment out of it. I probably have close to 200 or 300 Devers cards. I picked up a lot of his cards for $1.50 when I used to go through quarter bins, dollar bins. I know they don't really have a lot of those at shows anymore, but they used to. And I just grabbed him because he was a young prospect and looked really good and played for the Red Sox. So I have a lot of those. I have a bunch of his autographs as well. And I'm going to probably sell a few of them at the end of the season. But I think he's more of a long-term hold. I think he's looking really good. You can look at his stats right now. He's age 24. He's already at 9.4 WAR, already almost at 500 hits. He's going to have over 100 home runs at 24 as well. Looking really good. And even this year, 15 home runs, batting 271. He's going to be the face of the Red Sox for a long time. And I think he's a good buy. If you look at the price of a chrome base of Devers, $90. I'll just say that. Now look at Acuna. For here, over 2018 Topps Chrome Baseball. Base as a 10. You can see Acuna's have been going down, but see that right there. One sold for 211, another sold for 250. So you're talking about 2.5 times more expensive to get a Ronald Acuna than Devers. See Devers stats right here, 15,271. Acuna and 2.1 WAR, by the way. Acuna 2.2 WAR, 18 home runs, 288. So slightly better player, WAR wise, home run wise, and batting average wise. You can look also career wise 13.3 compared to 9.4. I'm not saying Acuna is not a better player than Devers, but for a 2.5 times multiplier, I'd really take a risk on Devers right now, especially since he plays at the bigger market. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.